Hi everyone, my name's Rob and welcome back to another video. I was going to do a double urban stealth camping video this weekend. However, it wasn't meant to be. After last night it was very cold and I made a decision of coming somewhere that I have been before, that I know is good and where I can set up a fire. So it's getting very cold here in Victoria, and yeah, those urban stealth camps, one night's fine, but doing multiple in a row without a fire is a bit of a killer. So decided to come to a spot I've been to before, and I think everyone, including myself, will enjoy the video. So right now I'm along a river, as you can probably see behind, and it is moving pretty quick. I'm not sure what to expect at the campground. We had some floods last year, so a lot of these low-lying places were pretty torn up, covered in water. The debris, tree, whatever, got washed down the river, and it is a low-lying conservation reserve. So I'm hoping the place still looks pretty good, because last time I came here, which is quite a while ago, maybe 2 years plus, it was a really lovely spot. So I'm hoping it's still the same today. So I'm going to head along the river now to the conservation reserve and see what we can find. Some really lovely scenery around here. It's just very hard to stay focused while driving along these windy roads. Just tree covered hills and these natural boulders that are just sitting here. They are really pretty to see, but unfortunately while you're the driver you can't really take it all in. These roads are very twisty, so really looking forward to seeing what this place is like. Last time the river was not as high or running as fast as what we saw back there, so I'm hoping the campground is still in use. So it's just one of those things. Didn't look it up before I came. I just thought I've been here before, I know it's a nice spot, so let's make a move down there. I'm just really hoping I made the right decision. Okay, so I have just reached the entry point of the campground, or the nature conservation reserve, which they allow camping at, and I can see the river from here. It looks quite high, which I can be okay about if it hasn't flooded the campground, but I couldn't turn into the actual parking area because the road looks pretty flooded. Well, flooded enough that my car wouldn't get through. Maybe if I had a four-wheel drive it would be suitable, but hey, it's okay. I've got my backpack and I can hike in. I just hope the river hasn't eaten up or swallowed half the campground. So here is what I was talking about coming up. Doesn't look like my car would be suitable to get through here. But if these two cars were also two-wheel drive like this, I'm sure my car's not getting through here. No. I would not take the chance. So I am going to have to hike in if I decide to stay here. Jeez, don't fall in. Okay, let's go have a look. There is another car down there, so people are staying here. Okay, it looks pretty promising from up here. And through the tree line I could see someone had set up a gazebo. So it looks like this can be a go tonight. I'll just have to hike with everything in. Not great. I brought firewood with me, so might have to do this in a trip or two, probably two. Don't think I'll be getting all my equipment, backpack and 20 kilos of firewood in one trip. So here's the first section I'm at. A very peaceful spot. The last time I came here, it was a long weekend, so it was pretty busy and the weather was a lot better than this. Not many people are out and about when the temperature's getting down to 0 degrees Celsius. Yeah, camping in this kind of weather in Australia, not many people. I'm one of them that does it though. So the water level is up very high. Last time I came here, well, I could walk where all that water is now. Could walk across that, no worries. Now, yeah, obviously there's been a lot of rain and it has pushed up into the area. So it's still campable, it's just the ground's a little bit mushy. There's a good spot here with a fire pit. Scratch that actually, the fire pit's full of water. Not going to be starting a fire in there at all. So still, I'm going to camp here though. Oh geez, even this part's all flooded. There were campers all through here last time, not today though. So looks like I'll be hiking back to the car and probably staying in that first grassed section where I first walked in. I think that's the best bet for tonight. And away from this other group. It looks like they're going to be having music blasting all night and staying up late. So guys, time for me to head back to the car, grab the gear and yeah, get it all set up. Okay, so I have my pack ready to go. Got a 20 kilo bag of firewood and a 5 kilo bag of kindling. So yeah, that's probably about 40 pounds just in wood. 35-40 pounds just in wood. Yeah, so this is turning more into a how to get all your equipment and firewood down to a campground that's flooded than actually camping. But I promise there is going to be camping in this video. So I'm thinking of, yeah, probably just doing this in 2 trips or maybe halving the firewood. I don't think I'm going to need 20 kilograms of firewood for tonight, so maybe that's the best bet. But I'm just charging up a device. My phone's a little bit flat, so I just got that charging up on my inverter in the back of the car, and then yeah, once that's at a good level, we're gonna head down to the campground and see if I can do this in one trip. I'm not liking my chances though, but I'll give it my best shot. That's all I can do. But then again, it's not too far of a walk to come back and grab a second load of stuff. As long as I can get back in the morning in one load, I'll be happy. So let's burn all the wood tonight while it's cold. Okay, so trip 1 successfully completed. Just brought 5 kilos of kindling to start, and this is the area I'm going to set up. So I have a fire pit, there's my wood, and just a lovely flat patch here, so not a bad spot to set up camp in my opinion. Very quiet here. Like I said, not many people are keen to come out in winter camping in Victoria. It's not people's first choice of activity in winter. So I'm going to lap it up as much as I can while the campgrounds are empty, or well, as least full as possible. So right now I'm going to get my tent set up, just get everything set up. Then I'm going to go back to the car for trip 2, grab the firewood, and then we could sit down and relax. Okay, so I've just about got everything ready. Tent set up, camo tarps on the top, airbed's going up. Really, all I've got left to do is put in the sleeping bag, pull up my pillow, and I'm ready to go to bed whenever I decide to do it. So I might just get it all prepared now. Saves me doing anything like this later. If this is all unraveled, it'll make life a lot easier when it comes to bedtime. So last night when I woke up, I got up and there was a frost on the tent, so it's going to be much colder here, so I'm expecting it to be a lot icier. So I was warm enough last night in this. Let's see how it goes tonight. I'm sure it'll be fine. This thing's hasn't done me wrong yet, so I'm really hoping tonight's a good one. Okay, part 1. Set everything up, complete, so don't have to worry about that part later. And there's the tent from this boardwalk that leads down to the camping area. And, well, it's not the most stealthy look from up here, but hey, at least it gives me a little bit of cover having that tarp over the top, just in case it rains. But don't need to be too stealthy here. It is a free campground, so I'm not trying to hide from anyone. Anyway, let's see how trip 2 goes. I had a feeling I was going to have to do it in 2 trips, and that was the case. So I'm just going to get probably half a bag of firewood. I don't need 20 kilograms of wood for one night, so probably won't even need half. So as long as I can get through most of it, I can do 1 trip back in the morning. Alrighty everyone, so that is trip 2 done, and I've worked up a bit of a sweat, so I might take this off temporarily, probably be back on in 5 minutes. Yeah, so a very nice area. Would have been better if I could have driven the car in, but hey, we're all set up now, got everything, so I don't have to go back to the car for the rest of the night. Anyway, seeing as it's that time, I stopped at the liquor store and supermarket earlier on and picked up some drinks. Wanted to try something different, and I saw this was discounted, so I thought, why not? The Kraken Black Spiced Rum. So, no idea how this is going to taste. The Kraken Black Spiced Rum Black Mojito. Black rum with spices and natural flavours of mint and lime topped with soda water. 5.5% alcohol by volume. So let's give it a go. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this, not like it. So I'll let you guys know. That's actually really good. I don't know if I'd pay full price for 4 cans for $28 or whatever it was, but half price or $16 for 4, I think I paid. It wasn't too bad. So yeah, the Kraken black spiced rum, I don't mind it at all. So if you get your hands on it, definitely give it a go. Usually when I think of rums, I think of Captain Morgan or Sailor Jerry. They're the main two that come to mind anyway. So if anyone's got any rums that they would like to throw forward, and Havana Club, if anyone's got any rums that they'd like to post in the comments, or some special mixer that people have come up with that I could potentially try, I'm all down, I'm all for it. So yeah, I'm sure there's a few of you guys out there who enjoy a drop of rum, so I'm keen to see what people have up there, hidden up their sleeve. Okay, so it's getting to that point. It's getting very cold, and it's about time to start a fire. So I'm about to get this going because it's very chilly and I need to warm up. So just going to stack these up. I don't have Jess here this time to make the fire. She's really taken a liking to making the campfire, so it's going to be me tonight, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll get it started. She always seems to have more luck than me though, so let's give this a shot. Some of these firelighter cubes, they always seem to work alright if you put enough in there. So let's get a few of these lit and get this fire going, this fire cranking. Throw a couple underneath. Let's get it going. Alrighty, this should work alright. Another one lit. Spread them out a bit. Come on, light up. Alright, let's see how we go with that. Got a couple underneath, a couple on top. Got some nice dry wood in there. This kindling, they're nice light dry pieces, so usually they catch pretty fast. So yeah, just this fire pit is very wet, so yeah, I'll just keep loading it up with this dry wood and then we'll throw some of the bigger logs on there. Okay everyone, so I'm just about to get some food on the go. So this fire is really cranking. It is pushing out a lot of heat and I am really well and truly warm right next to this fire. So I feel it's probably best suiting to cook up some food right now while it's dark, while I'm next to the fire. Don't want to be cooking with no fire obviously, so I'm just going to get this on the go as fast as possible. The sun's just going down here way too early, which makes it not great for filming. Alrighty everyone, so it is getting dark, cold, but I've got this fire going, so it's keeping me nice and toasty warm. I've already gone through almost all my firewood, so whatever's in there is pretty much what's left. So that's pretty much a sign of let's get some food on the go, because it is just about time, yeah, to eat. I am very hungry. It's been a long day. Done a few hours on the road to get here, but we're finally here. So tonight I am cooking some, if I can get the sticker off, some lamb cutlets. Now these are a pretty expensive cut of meat here in Australia. Probably what you find in the supermarket, probably one of the more expensive products, but I thought, why not? Let's go all out and cook something up that is going to hopefully fill us and taste really good. So let's get these in the pan. If I can open the packaging. How many have I got in here? Four lamb cutlets. So there's not a whole lot of meat on each one of them, but they do taste good. I don't have these too often. There's a bit of a look at one of them raw. So let's get these in the pan and cook them up, because I am absolutely starving. And you know what? When I bought these, I was already looking forward to them as soon as I walked out of the store. So yeah, let's get these on the go, and hopefully they turn out pretty good. Well, probably don't recommend doing that. Hot pan, hot meat, using your fingers, probably not the best option. But I guess once they're cooked, I have to use my fingers, so better get used to it. Anyway, they're looking really good and they smell excellent, so really looking forward to these, guys. So once they're ready, I'll get back to you and I'll give you the verdict. Okay, they look pretty well cooked to me, so I'm just going to turn off the heat now and wait for these to cool down, or at least take them off the heat for now, because they're probably a little bit too hot to eat right now. So I'll just take them off the heat and let them cool down a bit, because I am keen to eat these. Jesus, fire's attacking me. Smoke came in my direction. So yeah, just gonna let these cool down a little bit, and then I'm going to try them out. I'm really keen to give these a go. I think they're going to taste pretty good. They smell pretty excellent, so I'll get back to you guys once they've cooled down a little, and I think they're, yeah, well enough to eat. Okay, so I think they've cooled enough and they are ready to eat, so I'm just going to grab one of these out of the pan. Now there's not a whole lot of meat on these, but they should taste good. They smell excellent, so let's give it a go. Straight away, one of these lamb cutlets, excellent cut of meat, and no wonder they're so expensive. They are really, really yummy. So I'm going to enjoy this dinner. I've got 4 of these to get through, and there's not a whole lot of meat on each one of them, but I'm sure I'll get through these pretty easily. So guys, I'm going to enjoy my dinner, enjoy the fire, and yeah, next we'll probably think about heading to bed. So I've been enjoying the night so far. Hope you guys have been enjoying the video, and yeah, I'll get back to you shortly. Okay, so the embers are just burning down, and I'll just sit up for a little bit longer just to keep an eye on this one. Going to head to bed very shortly. It's been a pretty long day. Most of it has been driving, so glad I came here. The water level was a little bit higher than what I would have liked. I would have liked to camp by the river, but just to be on the safe side, decided to camp up here. But that's okay. I have told Jess about this one, so she does want to come here in summer or when the weather's a little bit warmer. So definitely keep an eye out for that video, because Jess and water, she definitely likes to go for a swim. So yeah, we'll be coming back here in the warmer months. Right now, swimming in winter is not a vibe. It's not the go. So yeah, we'll be coming back here in the warmer months for sure. But right now, just watching this fire die down, and then I'm gonna head to bed because it's been a long day. I'm tired, and I gotta get up early in the morning, pack up, get out of here, and go grab a coffee. So I'll see you guys before I head to bed. Alrighty everyone, so it's about time I hit the hay. I am all tucked in bed, and I'm getting pretty warm. The fire has died down, and I am all snug in my sleeping bag. So I think I'll have a pretty good night tonight. I don't think there'll be any issues at all. There's only a couple of groups around here, so I can't expect too much to happen overnight. So I guess I'll get back to you guys in the morning, and fingers crossed we have a good sleep and it doesn't get too cold overnight. But I think this sleeping bag will hold up. So I'll see you all in the morning. Good morning everyone. I've just woken up, and it's pretty quiet around here in the campground. It does sound like a pretty good day out there. No rain overnight. So looks like today will be another good day. So I'm just gonna probably get up pretty quick, get all this packed up, and yeah, make a move back home. I have woken up to another magnificent winter morning. It is not overly chilly. I'm just in a t-shirt and my thermals, but we've got some amazing views around here. There's a mountaintop there with the sun just peeking over, and this area is just very tranquil. You can hear all the wildlife, birds. So another great morning to wake up in a lovely camping spot. So going to be a bit unfortunate to get out of here. It's one of those spots you'd like to stay longer at, but it is what it is. Have to head back to the city, back home for work and whatever else we have to do. So yeah, I'm gonna get all this packed up and then start heading back to the car, unfortunately. Okay, now to take this tarp off, which is a little bit wet, and because I want to get everything back in one trip, folding up a wet tarp probably isn't the best thing to be doing. Usually I just scrunch it up and put it in a bag, so let's give it a go. You know what? It's not actually too bad. I think this morning's sun has dried out most of it. It's just the corners and edges that are wet. So this probably won't be as bad as what I thought. I have a good feeling I can do this all in one trip. All right, let me get it all folded up, packed away, and then we'll see if we can actually do it. Okay, so I got the tent all packed away, and the area is looking pretty good so far. Now, my predicament, fitting all that, or most of it, into my pack. I'm just looking at it. I think I will be able to do it. I might just have to carry a jumper and a bag of firewood, so I can deal with that. Okay, I'm gonna get this packed away and then we'll see if it works. Okay, and that is everything packed up, everyone. Managed to fit it all in my pack. All I have to do is carry the firewood, so not a problem at all. And here's where I camped last night. So, leave no trace. And it looks just as we found it, just a little bit of flat grass. So guys, I'm gonna head back to the car now, and hopefully that road isn't too flooded. Got some other campers up here trying to navigate the water with some large sleeping gear. Glad I'm not carrying that on my back. Ew, squishy. Okay guys, gonna wrap this one up now, unfortunately. As much as I'd like to stay out here and go find a few more spots to camp at, yeah, life calls, work calls, so time to head back home and get ready for another week. But we'll be out again next weekend, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. So definitely keep an eye out for more camping videos. Really enjoying pushing these out, so I hope you've been enjoying this lot as well. Right now I'm where we first drove in, crossed over the bridge and came along the path, and it's a really nice spot here. Actually having a look and even contemplating coming back here and staying under the bridge. So yeah, would be a loud night, but hey, it's a pretty awesome spot right here on the river behind me. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a cold night, but it was a fun night, so I had a good time. I hope you did too. So if you did like it, please throw down a like, consider commenting, and if you really enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. But until next time, stay safe, camp safe. I'm out.